Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you like grocery shopping because I really like it, and that's basically my way of exploring foreign countries when I travel around the world. Today I will bring you to a huge grocery haul in Vietnam, and we are going to visit 3 places. Local Vietnamese market that is perfect for getting fresh vegetables, meat and fruits, a large supermarket which is my typical place for grocery shopping, and a mini market where I go if I need to find something very specific. So be ready for some big grocery shopping today. My friend Braden, this Canadian guy, is gonna join us today, and we have a clear objective to feed all hungry housemates today twice, one with Western food and one with Vietnamese food.
We're going to Dreams Mart. It's one of the local places here in Dalat that has a lot of foreign ingredients, so you can make some really good Western dishes with that store's ingredients. That's the #1 place.
Daily stairs, daily steps.
Welcome to Dreams Mart, where the dreams of having the right ingredients for the recipe you're trying to make come true. This is one of my favorite places in town because I can get seasoning like paprika or oregano, basil, Italian seasoning, various foreign seasonings that you can't find anywhere else because most places don't stock them, but this place does.
Yeah, so welcome to Dreams Mart. This is a kind of tiny mini market with lots of interesting domestic and important products. And once I got to Dalat as a tourist for the first time, I didn't know about this place. 1 month later, somebody told me about this place, and that was exactly where I wanted to go for my groceries, because some of the things it's kind of difficult to find in a large supermarket, but here they have it. For example, a good variety of cheeses. There is something more or less regular, like these cheese slices, but over here they have something that I barely find in any other store. We have sliced mozzarella cheese over here, something that is called Boffe, which is much harder kind of cheese, and this empty spot, it should be cheddar, but it's so popular that people basically buy it all. Yeah, no cheddar over here, but we have a huge chunk of cheddar right here. That's big. Also, there's a very tiny packs of grated parmesan, like this one is 56 grams for 30,800 dong, which is like $1.20. This little pack is something I never tried before. It's actually local goat's cheese. Like, there is an American couple living in Dalat, and I met them like a few months ago, and they say they run a farm somewhere in the outskirts of Dalat making this cheese. Blue Mountain Farm. I have not tried it yet, but someday I'm gonna give it a try. They said it's some good stuff. They also have some mascarpone cheese here, whipping cream of different kind. Here is a purple one, here is greener one, and something that I do not see here today, but I saw it before, is sour cream, like good quality sour cream, which is literally impossible to find in a typical Asian supermarket. They also have a lot of Korean stuff. Here's like some kimchi, some mushrooms, more kimchi, some lotus roots and stems. Over here is some fresh section. There's all kinds of fresh stuff, and what I like here is they put it into like very small bags, which is really convenient for somebody who is living alone. Not a case for me now, but before I used to come here for buying specifically these tiny packs of green vegetables. Oh yeah, but the only thing that they actually could do better here is put in some price tags. Like, I have no idea how much this little thing cost. I know that it's inexpensive, but there's literally no price tag here. And for example, here it's difficult to understand what is what. Literally, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 price tags, and you have no idea which one belongs to what. There's also a lot of different meat, like let's have a look. Some fresh stuff. This looks like a heart. This looks like pork. $2 for 328 grams. It is a huge piece of pork for like just $2. Another interesting and really unique thing about this mini market is that it's not only like a supermarket or a grocery store, it's also kind of hotel. Literally, here it's like a supermarket, and here you can see the elevators that will take you up to the apart hotel or something like that. Let's go.
So we need some pasta. We're going with linguine because that's what we already have at the house. 42,000 for 500 grams, which is just below $2 US.
Next up, we're gonna need some duck eggs.
So for 10 duck eggs, it's 42,000, just under $2. See, I prefer duck eggs because they got a much bigger yolk, so it allows for a much creamier pasta.
Next up, cheese.
A nice big block of cheddar was 106, so they weigh them all individually.
Perfect. All right, bacon.
Now I always like to sift through the bacon so I get one that's not too fat. This one's perfect. Have the right amount of fat just rendered in the pan and also the right amount of crispy bacon bits. Seasoning, this way. Dreams Mart always has a bunch of these little baggies with everything you need, which is perfect. Garlic powder, onion powder, but I'm getting sad because I don't see paprika. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna get one of these instead. So here's the garlic powder. It's 20,000 for a little baggie. They don't really weigh them, but that's just about under $1 garlic powder. So wants to look at the receipts compared to So the total shopping cost for today, for tonight's, what was it, linguine carbonara, not spaghetti carbonara. It came out to about 350,000 Vietnam dong. And that is gonna feed a family of 6 people.
Yeah, our household is growing, and we literally a few days ago had a new roommate moving in, and apparently Braden is the one who cooks a lot for all of us.
I can't help it, that's why I do it. And the more people to feed, the happier I am, because that means the longer I'm in the kitchen. And that's my happy place.
That pasta was delicious, and I'm super excited about tonight's food. My Vietnamese housemate is responsible for cooking tonight, and we will go grocery shopping together. What we're gonna do is, I will visit the largest supermarket first by myself, and then I'm gonna join my friends at local Asian fresh market, and we are going to see if there's any significant differences between these two places in terms of products and in terms of prices. Let's go for groceries. We made a short stop at the local post office. I'm about to send a lot of postcards to wonderful people around the world. Basically, this video is sponsored by you guys, people who watch my videos, who comment, who share, who like these videos. Thank you very much. And special thank you to people who become my Patreon and YouTube members. Basically, I send these postcards regularly every season of a year to people who become member of my postcard club. So if any of you guys want to receive such postcards from me regularly, consider becoming a member of my postcard clubs, either on Patreon or YouTube. And also, I thought that there should be a possibility for somebody who doesn't want to or who cannot afford becoming a member at the moment to receive some postcards from me. And I thought that I'm gonna pick one random person to send a postcard every single video I make. So if you want to receive a postcard from me, just comment anything under this video, include the word postcard, and I'm gonna pick one random person for the next video, and for all upcoming videos, at least for the next couple of months. Come on, bye-bye. So welcome to Dalat. That is my go-to choice when I need my daily groceries. This supermarket is huge and it has literally everything except some very specific products. For today's groceries, I've got a shopping list from Lin. There's a little bit of meat, a little bit of vegetables, some carrots, some zucchini to buy, something really weird with the name Su Su. I have no idea what is that, so I think we're gonna scoop through all the vegetables to see what Su Su is, 1 kilogram of it, and also a bunch of grass that is called Sai Son, or something like that. I never bought it in my life and I actually don't know if I will be able to find this specific vegetable and that specific grass at this place. Maybe it's only sold at the market, we're gonna find out. And for now, I got too far away from fresh fruits and vegetables. Let's go back to the beginning of this supermarket and look for the stuff that we need to buy today. So in this part of the supermarket, they have a lot of fresh vegetables together with some meat, fresh meat, frozen meat, all kinds of like chicken nuggets and stuff, some fresh fish as well as frozen fish and seafood. Let's start our shopping with getting some meat, and we need specifically 1 kilogram of pork ribs. I found some pork ribs over here that is 65,000 for this amount of ribs, or 200,000 Vietnamese dong for 1 kilogram of them. We also have pork ribs over here that is the same price, 199,900 Vietnamese dong. And I'm pretty sure that I can ask this lady to give me any amount of meat and also cut it in any way I like. Let's have a look prices for other kind of meat. Like this piece of pork would cost just 150 dong for a kilogram. There's a really thick layer of pig skin over here. Chicken legs are 110 Vietnamese dong per kilo, which is a little bit above $4 American. This good looking beef will be either 270,000 for a kilo or 206,000 for a kilo. I guess this one is more expensive, this is a bit cheaper. And just a little bit away from the main place, I found some beautifully cut beef over here, which is ideal for like 1 or 2 people. But this one is actually expensive, 465,000 for a kilo of this, I suppose, good quality beef. So guys, what we are doing with this grocery list from Lynn, we are not buying it here. I'm actually going to meet Lynn and Braden and the fresh market later. I'm just curious if I'm able to find the same ingredients here and how much they're gonna be here compared to a local market. I also have some stuff to buy for myself. So first we're gonna through Lynn's grocery list and then buy some stuff that I want solely for myself. So next on our list, a lot of vegetables and a lot of greens. Like there are a lot of all kinds of fruits over there in that area, a lot of vegetables over here, and also a good selection of mushrooms and all kinds of greens. And in this pile of greens we need to find something that is called saison. I have no idea, guys, how this saison should look, so we'll look for something unfamiliar and see if the name matches. Over here we have saison, which sounds a little similar, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Well guys, that's definitely not it, and I was looking through the entire shelf of this green stuff and I have not found that saison, but I think we can get something similar to it if Lynn actually wanted us to buy stuff here. This one is something called raumon, definitely not something what we need, but there is a very generous amount of food over here. Right in front of this shelf I found some more greens over here and over here. I looked through it, there is no saison, but I found something else what we needed, this kind of green onions. We just need 100 grams of it and it costs 60,000 VND for a kilogram, so just 6,000 for the amount we needed. It was easy to find garlic. This amount would cost 30,000 Vietnamese dong, just slightly over $1.20. And there are also other kinds of garlic and onion, but I actually failed looking for any kind of shallots. So cannot find that kind of greens, cannot find shallot. And we have something else to buy, something called su. I wonder if it's actually will be like around here. Like there are all kinds of vegetables being sold here, something familiar like pumpkins, something rather unique. I have no idea how to call this little thingy, maybe a pumpkin too. Really beautiful tiny pumpkins. Looking for su, and I actually see it from far away. It's kind of interesting feeling that I am familiar with this vegetable. I have tried it before many times, but I have no idea what is that called in English. But in Vietnamese, it's su. Yeah, that's how this vegetable looks like, and it costs 18,000 for a kilogram. Right next to it, there's different kind of carrots, which makes me think that maybe su and carrot is kind of popular combination for Vietnamese cuisine. I don't know. And we can choose between normal carrot, packed carrot, and these really beautiful baby carrots. 300 grams of this baby carrot cost 25,000, which is exactly $1 American. And 1 kilogram of regular carrot will be like 18,000 Vietnamese dong. And right next to carrots we have something else what we need to buy today, zucchinis. I think we can go for 1 green zucchini and 1 beautiful orange zucchini. They cost about the same. This one is 23,000 on discount and 24,000 without a discount. I really like the color of these zucchinis. Well guys, that's it with the groceries that I got from Lynn. I wonder how the price will differ from our actual shopping at local fresh market. We're gonna go there soon, but first I want to buy something for myself. I have my own tiny grocery list. My regular viewers might know that I am in love with dairy products. Here's some milk that I can get for myself, some cheeses, and also a great variety of different kind of yogurts. I like getting plain yogurts like this, and that is just $1, even a little bit cheaper than $1 for a pack of 4 of them. There's also tastes like blueberry, aloe, even durian. I tried it once and it was delicious. So this is the kind of milk I'm regularly going for. Pure, unsweetened local milk. It's quite expensive. It costs like 10,000 for 180 mils. And I prefer to get small bags because if I buy something like that, I'm gonna open it and it's gonna stay open for a very long time. I'm very slow onto using my milk actually. So 2 cups of milk, and you see there are other colors of packs of milk. Like the ones that I get is something that they mark as pure milk, just regular pasteurized milk. Darker blue goes for, wait a bit, that is sweetened milk. The red one goes for strawberry milk, yes, strawberry flavor over here. And the dark one should go for chocolate. It is chocolate flavor. I tried this strawberry in chocolate milk just once. I was curious about the taste, but I tell you, it's definitely not for my taste. I prefer unsweetened regular milk. The fatter, the better. Another thing that I want to get today is this tiny can of cashew nuts, salted cashew nuts, product of Vietnam, for 41,000 for this very tiny cup. There is the thing about myself, every single time when I buy a huge can of something, I just start eating them non-stop and it disappears in an instant. So I prefer to buy like really small amount of cashew and to add it to like my yogurt or oatmeal in the morning without risking to overeat it. I think I also gonna get this little thingy. I never tried it before, but it is fresh turmeric coated soybeans. I never tried to buy soybeans like that. Maybe that's gonna be a good match to my yogurts or oatmeal, maybe not, but I want to try it. I also need to buy some eggs, and we have quite big variety of all kinds of eggs. This one look kind of funny. Look how small they are. They have little like yellow color of the eggs. There's also another variation of this pack. It costs 41,000 for 10 small eggs, so these ones are quite expensive. And what I'm getting instead is just regular eggs. This one is chicken egg, and this one is actually duck egg, which costs more expensive. Like you see, 43.6 thousand for 10 duck eggs, and just 30,800 for 10 chicken eggs. But we're gonna get some duck eggs today. I also need to buy these flossers. That is 31,400 Vietnamese dong for 30 of them. It actually sounds quite expensive, but I'm gonna get it anyways. And the last that I wanna get for myself is some fruits. Specifically these beautiful, pinky, colorful dragon fruits and some mangoes that you can see over there. I think I'm gonna get 2 dragon fruits. That's gonna cost me around $1 Mangoes, there are so many different kind of mangoes here in Vietnam. Even these and these are different kind of mangoes. This is the most expensive mango, and that is really delicious and good to eat straight away. You see how soft it is. But I actually like buying these green mangoes, and sometimes they are as soft as this one. I can buy this and eat it, let's say today or tomorrow. And some of these giant mangoes are actually very hard. It takes a few days, maybe even 5-6 days until the moment when I can eat it. I'm gonna get just one of these. That is just $50 for this huge mango. Also $50 for each of the dragon fruits. I think that is a real good price because back in Russia, that would cost me like way more money. Well guys, we are done with our tiny personal shopping. Now it's time to go to a fresh Asian market, meet Braden and Lynn and shop for our today's Vietnamese dinner. And I'm really curious how different will be the price for that set of products, that set of foods that we gotta buy for tonight. I think the result of today's grocery trip will convince me either I should go for some kind of products like to a local fresh market, or I just continue shopping here at a Western style supermarket. Yeah, let's go meet Braden and Lynn. I almost arrived to the central market, parked my bike right next to the fanciest hotel in the city, literally the most expensive hotel around the city center. And apparently that is the closest place to the central market I'm going to. Braden and his girlfriend Lynn are waiting for me already. I see the guys over here. Corey is joining us. That's a surprise. I didn't know Corey is gonna join us.
I'm just really bored. nothing to do. They said we're going to the market. I was like, okay, okay.
Corey was desperate to be on camera again.
Don't tell me. I long for the limelight. It's a secret. Also, my mom sent you that message saying next time you go shopping to bring me, and my mom told me, so I gotta go.
I hope Corey's mom is happy now. We are at Dalat Central Market and it's quite chaotic here. Motorbikes go all around and a lot of people come here to buy all kinds of fresh food. First in our shopping list, pork ribs, and Lynn started with introducing where we are coming from.
Canada với người già. Con lấy hả? Em lấy mang năm mới cho con.
170,000 for 1 kilo. That's a pretty damn good price. You won't get prices like this outside of this kind of market. Any grocery store, anything like that, the minimum you're going to pay for ribs is like $210 per kilo, maybe a little bit more.
Hôm nay con gì đâu thấy bé?
Dạ, con ở sao á, ở bên cây xanh á. Dạ, lâu lâu có ra chợ này thôi.
Cái này con chặt mình mấy đây con?
I've never actually been to a market like this buying meat. Every time when I was going for meat, I was going to a big supermarket. I don't know, something tells me that it's more reliable and more comfortable, but Vietnamese people, they do it in a different way here.
Alright, now we're on our way to our preferred veggie lady. We've been going here for the last year or so. Lynn, however, has been shopping at this vegetable lady for like the last 10 years. It's really cheap though at this one. This is why I always go here. Everything like, you know, for example, a kilo of tomatoes is like 10 or 15,000. A kilo of potatoes, no more than 20,000. Most of the other vegetables, it's anywhere from 10 to 30,000 per kilo. We got carrots, we got garlic, shallots, we got this beautiful thing right here. What is this called again?
Zucchini.
Also zucchini, yellow zucchini. We got soup, we don't know what it is, we'll translate that later. We got some beautiful herbs for soup, and that's about it.
How much was it?
65.
After this quick shopping, we got approached by this sweet granny who wanted to sell us some plastic bags. Braden remembered that we also need some green onion, and Corey said he's gotta go to work soon. Overall, we spent 240,000 Vietnamese dong, which is a little less than 10 American dollars. That is $3–4 cheaper compared to what I could spend at a supermarket. And if you wonder how Vietnamese people prepare their dinners, that is what Lynn cooked for us this evening. Oh, that was a great dinner. Like yesterday's Western style food, today Vietnamese style food, both super delicious. It's difficult for me to choose which one I prefer more. I like both. And today Lynn cooked a lot of different meals, which is such a big difference compared to what we had yesterday. Like yesterday, the pasta meal, one massive, delicious, fatty meal that made us all fulfilled. And today, a lot of different stuff, just meat, 2 kinds of vegetables, some soup, and of course a lot of rice. That was delicious. There are 2 more things that I want to talk about before finishing this video. First of all, next week's upload, I'm going to make a video about like my everyday life here in Dalat, something that I already did a few times, but I will specifically talk about the reason why I prefer to live in Asia, even though I'm able to try moving to Europe or America, but I still prefer living here. You can drop your questions related to that in the comments, and before going to film this video, the next week's video, I'm gonna go through the comments and pick the most interesting ones to reply. And the second thing is that the week after the next, I'm gonna go for a trip to a new country for me, somewhere in Asia that I haven't been to before. It's gonna be a 10-day, maybe 14-day trip. I'm gonna do some filming there, so I'm gonna keep the name of that country as a little secret for now, but you can guess that in the comments, what that country is gonna be. It was definitely a new experience for me to film together with somebody, to go grocery shopping with somebody, and that was very entertaining, and I'm definitely gonna do that again. But for now, thank you so much for being with me. Спасибо, and пока!